It is 3 in the morning. The world is quiet, and you are awake again. The room is dark, so still you can almost hear your own heartbeat. Your hand reaches out, almost by habit, for the clock or your phone. You squint at the light. 3:05, and then it hits you. A cold thought, it's only 3. Tomorrow, I will be exhausted. Your mind gets busy. You start calculating. How many hours of sleep are left? Maybe 2. Maybe less than that. You start regretting. Maybe it was that cup of tea. Maybe it was the worrying at dinner. Then you start commanding yourself, go back to sleep. Stop thinking. Just sleep now. But have you noticed something? The harder you try, the more awake you feel. Your heartbeat might even get a little faster. Your body feels tighter, not looser. If this sounds like your night, I want to gently share a different way of seeing it. It is an approach many Eastern elders have held for a long time. They might say something like this: you are awake. So you are awake. Do not rush yourself back. Sometimes, what truly wears you out is not the waking itself. It is the frustration and the inner fight that begin the moment you open your eyes. This thought may go against much of what we usually hear. Most advice today focuses on how to force yourself back to sleep quickly. Counting sheep, drinking milk, taking something. Using a breathing trick to shut the body down. These methods are not useless, but they share a hidden belief. They treat waking up at night as an enemy to be defeated, a mistake, a failure of sleep. But what if, for an older body, that belief is... Let us first soften our view and look at what the body is actually doing. Modern sleep research tells us something many people overlook. As we age, sleep naturally becomes lighter and more broken. Deep sleep decreases. Brief awakenings during the night are often a natural adjustment of the brain and body over time. It is not automatically a sign of illness. If we keep measuring ourselves against a young person's sleep pattern, every night waking becomes a silent judgment against ourselves. The problem is not just the waking. The problem is the judgment and the struggle that follows. There is a well-known effect in psychology. It is sometimes called the white bear problem. If I tell you, whatever you do, do not think of a white bear, the first thing that appears in your mind is a white bear. Sleep can work the same way. When you give yourself a strict order, I must sleep, I must not think, your mind has to stay partly alert to check if the order is being followed. It keeps asking, am I asleep yet? Not yet. Try harder. It is like asking a guard to stand watch and fall asleep at the same time. The body simply cannot let go, and then anxiety arrives. The heart beats a little faster. The breath gets shallow. What started as simply being awake now becomes tense, worried wakefulness. This drains far more energy than just lying still ever could. Many Eastern elders who have lived long lives may not have known these psychological terms, but their life wisdom brought them to a similar understanding. Some things slip further away the harder you chase them. They call this going with the natural flow, or more simply, not fighting yourself. In traditional Eastern wellness, waking at night was sometimes not seen as a breakdown at all. It was seen as a quiet, natural pause in the body's inner rhythm. Like a tide at night, it rises and it falls. The body's energy, which some traditions call the inner flow, has its own gentle cadence. Waking up may simply be the body asking to turn over, to have a sip of warmth, or to sit in stillness with itself for a few quiet moments in the dark. So the approach they often take is not to become a warrior, fighting against sleeplessness. Instead, they become a gentle companion to the body that is not quite ready to sleep. This is a shift in the whole goal. Instead of I must fall asleep, the goal becomes I allow myself to rest here quietly. When sleep is the only goal, lying down becomes a test, and every minute awake feels like failure. But when quiet rest is the goal, Simply lying comfortably, bringing your attention back to your body, means you have already succeeded. This is something you can control. You may wonder, what can I actually do? There is no need to get out of bed, no need to turn on a light, no need to look at a phone. These small things can be done with your eyes closed. The first is to settle your hands. Gently and slowly rub your palms together. Not fast. Just feel the warmth slowly building. Then cup your warm palms softly over your closed eyes. Just let them rest there. Feel the darkness and the warmth coming from your own hands. The eyes carry much the day's strain. In Eastern tradition, the center of the palm is believed to connect to the heart and mind's calm. Covering your eyes with your own warmth is like quietly telling yourself, the outside world does not need me now. I am here and I am safe. In this moment, your tiredness is held by your own gentle warmth. The second is to let your bed become a gentle boat. We will take a very soft abdominal breath. Do not force it. As you breathe in, imagine your belly rising lightly, like a balloon filling with almost no effort. Feel the bed beneath you rise just slightly, as if lifted by a calm wave. As you breathe out, the belly falls naturally. Your whole body settles deeper into the mattress. The bed settles softly with the wave. There is nowhere to go. You do not need to sail anywhere. The bed just floats on moonlit water, rocking gently once and again. And after a while, you might become less like a person trapped by sleeplessness and more like the water or the gentle wind. Many Eastern elders have used this wisdom of going with the current, not against it, to move through quiet nights. The third is to sip a small amount of warmth. If before bed, you place a small cup of warm water in a covered container on your bedside, it can be a quiet comfort. When you wake, instead of reaching for your phone, sit up just a little, slowly. Open the cup and take a very small, careful sip. Just 1 or 2 sips is enough. Feel the warmth travel down your throat and into your stomach. That clear, gentle warmth is a direct signal of comfort to your body. In many Eastern traditions, a sip of warm water in the deep night is about more than thirst. It is seen as adding a bit of calm, flowing steadiness back to the body. It can help floating, restless feelings settle down, like dust sinking gently through still water. But please remember, it should be warm, not cold. And sip slowly to avoid choking. So you see, these small things cupping your sip of warmth, none of them force you to do anything. They all gently guide your attention away from the worrying mind, which can only create anxiety, and back to your real, present body, which needs gentle care. The question shifts from how do I fall asleep to breathe. Here, once, and again. Of course, what we are talking about today is a way to adjust our mindset and make peace with the body. It is most fitting for the normal, non-medical sleep changes that often come: chest pain, difficulty breathing, strong physical pain, or if you find yourself extremely sleepy during the day, do not suffer in silence. These are important signals from your body. In that case, the right action is not simply lying still. The right action is to speak with your doctor or a healthcare professional. This gentle approach is never a replacement for medical care. Finally, I want to offer one more way to see waking at 3 in the morning that perhaps it is not a flaw in your night. Perhaps it is a small pause your body asks for after a long lifetime of caring for others. During the day, you are a parent, a friend, a neighbor. You belong to many people. But when you wake at 3 in the morning, the world, for a brief moment, gives you back to yourself. Do not rush to turn this quiet self into a problem to fix. Try, in the darkness, to sit with yourself like you would with an old friend. No judgment, no hurry, Know commands that, as we grow older, truly good rest may not be about unbroken sleep. It may be about the ability at any hour to find a peaceful place within yourself that, tonight, if you wake again, do not be afraid. It is just the quiet, falling tide in the rhythm of your own life.